Hello, and welcome to the one and only channel on YouTube dedicated to educating the viewers on how to improve financial literacy. This video will give you the opportunity to reflect on your own relationship with money and how it plays a role in your life for a brief period of time. Consider what you think money is and how you define it. Think about what this means to you. Give this video some love by clicking the like button, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you are notified every time there is a new video uploaded. Is money something that seems to come into your life and then go as soon as it leaves? Have you ever been so desperate for financial stability that you fell for a get-rich-fast scam or listened to a self-help guru who promised financial freedom in exchange for a little investment? Our thoughts on money might be more important than our actual capacity to make it, particularly when our own minds are preoccupied with other pressing needs. If you're making six figures annually, but it's time to answer that enigma and explore a new framework for comprehending money, a financial planning approach that's often overlooked in the classroom. Just what is money, or more accurately, what does it stand for? What role does money play in these exchanges, if any? Money is a tool that enables the sale, purchase, or transfer of products between persons. It serves as a medium of exchange. Consider that a more helpful perspective on money is that it is a means of expressing worth. When you buy anything, you part with cash because you believe the item's price is justified by its worth to you. While it's true that the market, not just you, sets prices, it's still important to remember that money always equals worth. If you want to know the significance of money, continue watching this video. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Why is it significant? Because money is frequently imbued with moral meaning, as you are no doubt familiar with the saying, money is the source of all evil. When we encounter someone who seems to be wealthy, our first thoughts are often of luck or exploitation rather than the value creation that ultimately led to that person's financial success. Recognizing that currency is nothing more than a store of value is the first step toward realizing that money in and of itself is neither inherently bad nor corruptive. Money is only a means to an end, expanding one's horizon and opportunities in ways that are entirely subject to one's own moral dispositions. If this is true, then what difference does it make to someone who lives paycheck to paycheck or is drowning in credit card debt? Value shifts with a mere mention of the currency exchange rate. How do you feel about money? Money will enter your life and then leave it. The two are generally linked via your earnings and costs. Most of us earn money via our efforts at a job, so purchasing power enters our lives when we buy goods and services. Likewise, money exits our lives when we make purchases. What's your money state right now? If you want to improve your financial state, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Where do you place the blame in the chain connecting output with consumption? Think about all the money that has come and gone in your life. How much of the money do you still have in your hands now, either in cash or investments? Where do you believe the connection between you and your money is imbalanced? Or where do you see room for improvement? Most likely both, but individuals' consuming habits pose the greatest threat to most of us. Someone making six figures a year could still want to make more money, but if they still can't seem to keep their spending under control, their connection with consumption has to be addressed first before they can focus on their relationship with production. When there is an issue with consumption, production is meaningless. What are your thoughts? Comment them below. A rat race is an ongoing pursuit that is futile or self-defeating. Sometimes the rat race is conflated with working a 9-to-5 job. This is a comparison often used by certain individuals to guilt you into purchasing their programs and books. However, this seems extremely unfair because it aims to villainize a job and excludes the fact that there are those who either love or are perfectly content with their jobs or have other aspirations outside of their 9-to-5. A sense that as soon as money enters your life, it vanishes just as quickly, and the more obligations you have, the more precarious your relationship with money will become. Consider the emotional repercussions of living on the brink of financial stability. Your work ceases to be a choice and becomes a necessity in order to maintain your standard of living. What's the bright side? It doesn't have to be that way. The first step in personal finance is to develop an awareness of your connection with money. This is often accomplished by documenting your monthly costs in categories such as housing, transportation, food, utilities, entertainment, etc. Pertaining to behavioral finance, this is sometimes referred to as the ostrich effect, which is our inclination to ignore unfavorable financial information. Typically, this entails the concept of budgeting or determining how much you want to spend each month on each of these areas and adhering to it. It involves methodically examining your consumption and seeking methods to reduce it in order to finally live below your means. Before you decide to invest, one of the most popular practices in personal finance is to maintain an emergency fund consisting of a certain amount of savings for use in the event of an emergency. Living below your means is crucial. One of the ways in which your finances might be impacted is via the ostrich effect. And then there's hyperbolic discounting, the inclination to prioritize immediate benefits above long-term payoffs. Furthermore, there is a social proof or the inclination to conform to the beliefs and behaviors of others with whom we interact. The point of this video isn't to have a deep philosophical discussion about the dangers of materialism. Rather, it's to make you reflect on your own values as a consumer. For example, are you more concerned with giving the impression of wealth than actually amassing it? The rat race isn't about a regular 9-to-5 job. Rather, it's about living on the edge so that you're always looking for something better. It's fun to talk about making money or imagining having as much wealth as possible. But what's the point if your relationship with money as a consumer means losing it all or working non-stop to fund that lifestyle? A budget and keeping track of your expenses have proven to work and draw you out of this race. It is less difficult to lower your consumption costs than it is to raise your income. This trend is exemplified by the FIRE community, which takes the approach of living very frugally, saving and investing as early as feasible, and retiring as early as possible. There is nothing intrinsically wrong with this method. It works for a broader spectrum of individuals with differing income levels. Are you interested in learning the best way to boost your worth? If you keep watching and give a thumbs up to this video, I'll reveal the solution. The most effective strategy to increase your value is to identify a market need, develop a solution for that problem, then offer that solution at scale. This is the path of entrepreneurship. The production side of the equation for a successful firm at scale expands exponentially compared to that of a typical job. Increasing your output doesn't have to come solely from running a business. Rather, it can take the form of anything that adds value to the market. Whether that's an app or a piece of software that you think people will pay money for, or a fitness brand that is better branded than its competitors and makes better use of its community. Most people's means of production will be labor in the form of regular 9-to-5 employment, but it doesn't imply your productive potential is limited to that. To know who you are as a producer is to know how you can add value to the market, and if you can provide value at a huge scale, you will make money at a large scale. We've been given a lot of chances to make something and release it to the public because, happily, the internet has made that possible. This framework has helped a lot, and surely it will help you as well. First, become more self-aware as a consumer by keeping a journal of your purchases and the reasons behind them. Second, establish a budget to manage and control your consumption. And third, focus on increasing the value you add to society through your work, your business, or some other means of production. And that ends our video for today. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And please share your ideas with me in the comments section. I'm interested in what you have to say. Having said that, make sure you subscribe and enable notifications so that you will be notified whenever we upload a new video. See you in the next one!